Discord.
What are you doing?
What this way? We all look at it from different ways. Well, Stephen will look at it more like, this is how you can make something sound more commercial, sound more industry standard. And Rob's obviously learning that sort of perspective of like, this is like how you can market this and how you can sort out a band. And then Nat, he is here and he gives us good guitar playing.
I play guitar.
And he's very good for encouragement.
We're very good at like building each other up, but also being like, this is what you could do better.
You get a good insight into the different sides of the music industry, which I don't get a chance to work with.
It makes you think more about what it actually takes as well.
Of course, exactly.
A lot of work.
Yeah, it's so much hard work.
It's hard.
It's not easy, bro.
For me, I find writing music on my own is really fucking difficult. Like, I can come up with the ideas, but if there's nothing already there to go from, it's just like a struggle for me.
I usually wake up in a cold sweat because I haven't had a cigarette in at least 12 hours. I'll do some practice, write a song or something. Meet up with my boys to have like a group crisis session.
At what time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up between 9 and 11.
And when does the crisis begin?
Between the hours of 9 and 11.
So
Go through any like admin stuff I might have to do, because I'm an organised person. I have a to-do list. It's a boring life, bro.
that's what it takes to be successful, kids. It's boring.
It's fucking hard.
I wake up, think about all the things that I have to do that day, and realise that I'm not at all prepared. I need to take the time to sort of collect myself. So I'm habitable.
A lot of past trauma. I go to a crypt, which holds all my lyrics in, and inside is a demon. It's just my style of writing. It's better done in terms of a poem or a spoken word kind of thing.
All my influence comes from a lot of stuff to do with the 80s because of the type of chords that they use. It's a lot in Lydian and the kind of the dissonance and the kind of panicky chords they use. Like, when it comes to songwriting, like, lyrics-wise, I tend to write like a conversation. Stuff that I probably shouldn't say out loud.
Yeah.
To hurt people.
I think a lot of writing guitar parts just kind of comes from playing in like an improv style.
I feel like the hardest bit is more like bridging it into bits and making it flow and work that way.
Yeah, structurally.
Rather than just making something that sounds like sick.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
Like
I feel
lyrics.
like structurally, it's like I said earlier, if someone comes to me with like a riff, I can be like, alright, I know what I think that sounds like, and then write the other parts around that.
It's like the reverse for me. If someone comes to me with something and I have to write over something, I'm like 20 million ideas at once and I can't decide on what to do or what works best.
For me, it just comes down to inspiration for the whole thing.
Yeah.
If I'm not inspired by something, I will find it very hard to creatively write to something.
Yeah, it's the passion, isn't it, bro? Like, you want to put everything into it, but if you're not feeling it, then just move on.
Success is horrific. So hard to
Oh
get.
yeah, like when you get it, it will either make you really happy or it will ruin you.
I already know how it's going to go for me. I don't want to finish university. I want to be able to be in a position where I can leave. That's my goal. That's always been my goal. I never came to university with a plan to get a degree. I came here to meet people and do shit and be in the real world. I want to be with any of my bands, Mousetrap or Dead Wrong, doing shit, going on tour, dropping albums, having my solo career.
My own music stuff, though, I'd like to be doing it if it doesn't pop and I just do like putting on gigs and festivals and stuff like that, and I'd be content enough. I'll find a way to put myself on my own show, so fuck it.
Yeah, so I come here for the skills and experience needed to make something of myself and build something for myself and like leave a legacy or whatever.
I just want to feel a form of self-success in something that I've built myself.